Today, we're going to talk about the top 25 food words. It's the Dr. Jim Show. The first one is egg. You crack it open. In French Sign Language, they use this sign. We sign it like this with H's. It has an interesting history I'm not going to tell you about right now, but here's what it looks like. And from the side. Cheese. Bread. Soup. Cake. There's different signs for this one. Sometimes it's like this, sometimes it's like that, but in my family we spelled it. Just said cake. You've seen this one before. Chicken. Remember we talked about animals? It's a food too. Pork. We use this sign because it's from a pig. Beef looks like this. Your mouth makes this shape. You can spell it too, but most of the time it's done this way. It's also the sign for meat. Apple. Banana. Orange. It depends on how we sign this. Some people sign it like this. My mom signed it like this, like you're cutting an orange. The fruit. It kind of makes sense if you think about it. But we don't see this much, lately anyway. We usually just see orange by itself. Then there's lemon. There's a couple of different ways you'll see it. Corn. It's interesting, the sign for rice, in my life, we really didn't have a sign for it. If you're talking about the little kernels of rice, we might describe it this way, but we just usually finger spelled it. Now, with oil, you see the hand shape that I end up with? It's finger spelling, yes, but it's a special kind called a Lex sign. And you can say oil this way as well, but if you do this, it really means pour, and it could be a variety of things that you're talking about that could pour. A seed, it's often finger spelled. Here's knife, fork with 3 fingers, and spoon with 2 fingers, sometimes with 3 fingers. Now, you have to be a little careful here with plate. Don't sign it with your fingers connecting. That's a different sign entirely. It's the sign for vagina, and you don't want to mix the two up. Vagina and plate. So plate is clear. I disagree with some people, and I'm going to show you 2 signs for each of these words. You have the sign for breakfast and the second version here. Lunch, the second version for lunch with the L on the chin. And dinner, again with the second version. I show you both because they're both still in use by many people. When I grew up, my family never used this sign for lunch. We always used this sign. But we used the sign breakfast and the sign dinner. But we always said lunch with one hand. So it varies. Don't be afraid of those signs. They are a part of ASL. And there are many reasons why that's true and why they're still part of ASL. It's fine. Salt, pepper. Salt and pepper. Sometimes you'll see two different versions of this as well. Sugar, bottle, and the word food, the word eat, the verb or the noun, they're very similar. They're the same. Okay, here's a warning for you. I'm left-handed, which means you follow me if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, it means you have to turn this around in your head. Also, I want you to remember that you need to associate with a variety of deaf people. You shouldn't just learn how to sign from Dr. Jim. It's really better to meet people in person and chat them up. It's the best way to learn any language. So if you've been learning a lot here, that's great. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. And the button next to it has a little bell there. And that bell, if you push on that, it helps to notify you when the next video comes. And I'm asking you to subscribe because if I have more people subscribe, I can reach more people. It actually helps increase the number of people that YouTube sends the video to. The more people that I have subscribed, the more people are reached. So help me out here. Click that bell. Thank you. So what's your favorite word so far? What's your favorite food? Have we already talked about it? Maybe you need more words for food, huh? That's great. Ask me. I'm happy to share. I'm happy to tell you more words about food. Or if you're not sure how a sign works, ask me in the comments or send me an email. I welcome it. And here's my email. Are you learning all the words? Are you improving so much you can't hold it all in your head? Subscribe to the Dr. Jim Show.